A family that spoils dog lying on their roadside pieces together his real mission. Hello! Before I start, subscribe, like this video, and share it. Melissa Ringstaff and her family have a motto. We can't save the world, but we can do something about the one in front of us. And when it comes to animals, that's truly the motto they live by. The philosophy regularly encourages the family to help animals. They often scooped up lost animals wandering around Harlan, Kentucky, fed them, and found them homes. Such was the case with a certain Great Pyrenees. Early on Saturday morning, the Ringstaff family cruised down the highway, a 2-hour drive ahead, but in the opposite line, they noticed a great, hulking dog lying still in the road. Cars swerved to avoid him. The Ringstaffs were concerned that the dog had been hit by a car. Melissa's husband, Michael, a pastor, flipped on the car, hazard slide, and pulled the truck over. They got out of the vehicle to inspect the canine. But as soon as Melissa and her gang stepped into the road, the dog stood up and walked over them, curiously showing no sign of injury. It was then Melissa saw the heart-breaking reason the dog was staying so still. Off in the ditch, lining the highway, another dog had been hit by a car. Tragically, he didn't live to tell the tale. By the looks of it, the dog in the road had been guarding his fallen friend. The sight broke my heart, Melissa wrote. The Ringstaffs tried luring the dog into their truck, but he refused to leave his friend behind. Heartbroken, the family left the stubborn push for the moment. They were, after all, on a day trip. But 10 hours later, they returned. The dog hadn't left, though he'd moved out of the road, so committed to saving the world in front of them. The Ringstaffs hoisted the massive dog into their truck. Like so many other lost dogs there, they would find his home too. But as the Ringstaffs drove with the dog in their truck, searching for the colorless dog's home, local after local told the same story, one as tragic as the lost dog's situation. Those dogs, locals explained, belonged to someone who moved away. They left the dog behind to fend for themselves, leading to one's demise. The abandoned and lonely Great Pyrenees had no home to return to. Worse, the dogs had apparently been living on the side of the highway for a couple of days, so hearts broken once more. The animal-loving Melissa and her family knew what they had to do, make this dog's world a better place. The Ringstaffs brought the dog home, fed him, bathed him, and gave him a haircut. When night fell, she led him to a brand new kennel, but the dog didn't sleep. Instead, he broke from the kennel in the dead of night and disappeared from the Ringstaff home. The second, Melissa spotted the kennel with new broken door. The family went out searching for him. It should have being easy. It's not like the dog or the big dog was in disgust. All day, the ring staffs searched, asking everyone they passed in they would see an enormous dog teetering along. They drove to the Human Society and police stations. They couldn't find the Great Pyrenees anywhere. In fact, the ring staffs spent their 3 days looking for the dog, putting over 10 or 100 miles on their car, driving around the small Kentucky town. Finally, they spotted the push, just a few miles from ring staff home. The push sat on a stranger's porch, happy to see Melissa and her kids. The next day, Melissa bought him dog tags with his new name. At first inspired by 2009 film Hashi, A Dog's Tale Below, they called him Hashi, like the dog in the film. Melissa wrote, "We would found him loyally, chained with his buddy who died, but they ultimately chose a happier name." In the end, Melissa wrote, "We named him Taki. Though simple, the name somehow perfectly fit the dog's personality. He's incredibly sweet, very gentle, and we have yet to hear him bark. He's talker and he's a ring staff." As the ring staff proved, sometimes just driving down the road can lead to some interesting encounters. And if you ask this Pennsylvanian couple, it's out in the middle of nowhere that you find some of the most unexpected things. This is the story for today. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and share it with all your friends. Also, follow us on Instagram and Facebook accounts. Thank you for watching. See you next episode. Goodbye.